So jumping straight into the start of the lap, coming into the first corner for the strat guide, brake at the 50-meter board. In the BMW you want to brake at the 50-meter board, coast a little bit, shift down to 4th, and then hit the apex here using the black and white curbing, and then accelerate out the corner. You can use that extra bit of curbing on the left as well if you need to. Start turning in for maggots at the start of the curbing on the right. Use all that curbing on the left, you can in this car anyway. And then at the end of this curbing on the left, you lift off the throttle to get that turn in, and then back on the throttle as you see, just half throttle. Don't use the sausage curb, but you can use the red and black curbing. And then brake around here. There isn't really any real braking boards for Beckett's. Hold it nice and tight so that you can really open the final part of Beckett's up. So as you see, just tap the brakes and then get on the power nice and early using all the curbing on this right hander, and that allows you to have good straight line speed as you see, just using all the track. Coming into this right hander now, brake just before the start of the curbing here on the left as you see here. Hard braking zone, you want a late turn in to really open up the exit of the corner. As you see here, it's quite a long corner, so as you see, just get a late apex around about where the curb ends, just before that point, and then use all the exit curbing on the outside here. As you see, you can use quite a bit there. Coming into the chicane, brake at the start of the curbing here, or just slightly before it, and then it's a hard braking point because you want to slow the car right down, turn in nice and early to allow you to open this right hander and just be able to get on the throttle nice and early. Just to lift off the throttle here using all the curbing, you just need to lift off the throttle to get the turn in slightly, and then let it go out wide, and then as soon as it grips, just full throttle and open up these two corners using all the curbing. Do not hit that sausage curb on the right hand side though. Coming into this right hander, just lift at the start of the runoff area on the left. Some cars and setups you may need to tap the brakes, some of them you just need to lift and shift down the gear, and that is fine. Using all the curbing on the right, it allows you to take quite a lot, and you can use a bit of the curbing here, keep it nice and tight and bring it back over to the left for this right hander. You want to brake at the start of the curbing on the left, bring it nice and tight, use all that curbing on the right here, try not to hit the sausage curb. I just touch it slightly here, but not too much. Coming into the left hander, brake around here. Again, there isn't really any braking boards, but try get into the middle of the track for braking here, because you want to get on the throttle nice and early as you see here. So you want to brake quite early, but then that allows you to accelerate and pretty much straight line the exit of that corner. That then gives you a nice run on this straight here. Again, using a lot of that curbing on the left and on the right there. Coming into the final two corners now, braking just before this board on the right hand side as you see here. You want to start braking there, and you can either hold the curbing on the left, or you can go deep into the corner as you see here and clip the first apex and then bring it back in for the second apex, or you can just hold the curbing on the left. I personally prefer to have like a double apex, and then that allows you to bring it back over to the middle of the track, and then you need a little bit of braking for the right hander. Again, not really any braking boards, and then you might just coast, tap the throttle to get the rotation, and then as soon as the car bites, you can feel the tire bites, then just full throttle on that exit to get a good run there, and try and accelerate as early as possible out that final corner. Now here's the lap again without me talking through it. As always guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this track guide, and I'll see you again next time.
Paradise.